Hello and welcome. Today, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 Civics Questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We have mixed them up in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and ace that test together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who makes federal laws? Congress. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. How old do citizens have to be to vote for President? 18 and older. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who was the first president? George Washington. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic, and Republican. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances.